Hi, beautiful beings of light. This is Yana, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we have this full moon in Leo. We're still in the sun sign of Aquarius, so for me this is a perfect combination. Just feel the energy of renewal, of regeneration, like really something new happening and starting for those, of course, who were doing the inner work, cleansing work, and spiritual work, and minimizing their lives here on this planet, right? Just making it simple, just going back to basics. For me, very important just to be minimalist, but good quality, especially, with food and surrounding yourself with, nice people and just good energy. Again, yesterday I went to see somebody and there was the triangulation of of those 5G towers, right? So those are the red wave frequencies, guys. People are being locked in those first 3 chakras, so that's not fun at all. So I had a headache and my brain, again, I felt it was microwave, so that's not the way to go. But again, today, happy full moon in Leo. What is your soul purpose, right? And then again, part of my Ascension protocol, the 5D protocol, people from Telos, the inner earth. You're asking yourself, who am I? Why did I come here to this planet? What is my mission? What are my gifts and talents? And how can I be of service? But anyway, I'm close to the beach. I see the sound of the waves, the palm trees. I mean, it's just like a perfect day. It's like a holiday, each and every day like this, holiday. But again, we have to do our work, and we are here on a mission, sharing this wisdom and knowledge with those who are ready, and especially for my soul group, my tribe, soul tribe, family, which is not easy, whether it's the military, the Marines, the veterans, and empath sensitives. I mean, everyone who resonates with us, star seeds, indigo warriors. Again, I'll go a little bit over what the indigos are, and of course I have a little bit of notes about this full moon in Leo, right? And of course, everything ties to my New Earth project. That's the 5D protocol or Ascension protocol, okay? And so I'm just building platform for those who've been extremely abused and violated, and those are for those delicate souls, highly evolved souls. And right, we didn't know, we were not informed when we were born that there are negative aliens. We were not also informed. Well, I'm come from communist countries, so I have different situation, but here people were not informed that there was a Project Paperclip, and after World War II, right, the Nazis and the Gestapo and the Bolsheviks and infiltrated the entire infrastructure here in the United States. And who knew that there's no more republic since 1871, right? The Act of 1871, that this is the U.S. corporation that actually is owned by the cabal. They're puppets of the Dark Fleet, right? Of the Nazis, of those. That's the interplanetary, the conglomerates, all the the corporations of let me see, the dark ones, the Black Nobility family, and the fallen ones, right? The Anunnaki and the Dracos. I forgot the book, the alien races. I just kind of wanted to remind you of those. Those negative aliens. They think they rule this planet, they rule this world, they rule this solar system, and they, in a way, they do, because they have highly advanced technology, right? Thousands years in advance. The black hole technology, the black hole entities with psychotronic weapons and silent weaponry, exotic weaponry. So And that's part of the agenda dumbed us down, and not being able to ascend and grow and evolve and go to the next octave, harmonic universe number 2, right, where everything is about soul connection, consciousness expansion, and living in peace, harmony, unity, Christos, Sophia consciousness, right? The Pleiadian energy, right? We are also reconnecting with the 7-star sisters constellation, right? That's our family, you know. They're a part of us. We are part of them through our ET DNA, okay? So being on the sunshine, right? Activating the DNA, very important. Again, my Ascension protocol, right? It's the unity meditation with Sandra Walter every Sunday. Very important to practice that. Very important to, you know, have some spiritual discipline. Very important to be mindful, focus on your breath, on your prana, chi each and every day. Very important to call upon your soul each and every day and anchor that energies of your soul through your body down to the earth, to that new crystalline grid, right? As we're exiting the false matrix of the archons, of that inorganic artificial intelligence, okay, that computer simulation, the Metatronic reversals, right, where with all this mind control, right, where, you know, people are actually instead of learning how to think, right, they are being taught what to think, so everybody's politically correct. And so this is all these, you know, the dumbing down and drinking Coca-Cola and fast food, you know, that contributes to that all, you know, GMO food, fluoride in the water, even the baby's formula with soy, you know, guys, read all the ingredients. I mean, the negative ones, the negative aliens, and, you know, their puppets, the cabal, the Illuminati, you know, the black nobility mafia family, they pretty much polluted, you know, the entire atmosphere and air and water and soil and even our clothes, and, you know, the household detergents, you know, supplies, groceries, even the computers, right? You know, with all these applications that are hooked to their satellites for mind control and for the Wi-Fi, the EMF, you know, it harms our aura energy field. And now they're putting those 5G towers close to people's homes, or they build all these luxury condos and they put, you know, the 5G towers around. Like yesterday, seeing this nice guy, he's failing from school. He has to go back home to his, you know, parents because he was not able to study, or he is failing, okay? And for me, yeah, there is no way how you can really study, you know, the energy is so suppressed, but people, either they don't have the awareness of it. That's the red wave zone, guys. People, they want us to be locked in those, you know, first 3 chakras, right? The red, and then of course the orange, addiction to sex and drugs and alcohol and food and, you know, white sugar, white flour, meat, and all these kind of stuff. And of course the ego, you know what I'm saying? And also the disempowerment. It's just that needs to be also embraced, acknowledged, and transformed, especially the negative ego, guys. Again, it's part of my protocol, or it's part of actually, you can see it on my website, right? yanakalai.com. That's why we're implementing the Galactic Codex, right? I wrote that credo on the New Earth jurisdiction. But anyway, and also my disclaimer, guys, that my videos are for educational, entertainment, and informational purposes. I'm here to inspire you, empower you. I'm giving you information the way I interpret it through my soul signature, energy signature. How you guys then interpret what I'm sharing with you, right, becomes your world, your reality. It's just like, oh, you said this, you said that. Really, this is how you interpreted it, and feel what it does to you, or what triggers you, or, you know, how it expands your consciousness. Maybe it's filling your dots. I mean those also who practice, who are into it, you know, spiritual discipline, a sadhana, okay? We're going back to God, to source, to what is that I am, because this is how we were designed, the angelic divine luminous beings with 12 strands of DNA, with crystalline heart, the plasma light body, having a direct connection to God, to source. And now look at all this life here, all these telephone poles and 5G towers, and you have to pay your electricity and all these bills, and you have to pay taxes, and you have to drive a car, and gas is going up, the price, right? And people going to work, they think they have to work, do job they don't really like, and they're, you know, lost, confused, and family ties, and paying insurance, and then making sure they have 401k or pension. I mean, do you think this is life? No, we used to have a floating cities, Atlantis, Lemuria, levitating cars, and even beyond that, right? Where, you know, we were living in the planet Tara, and then Gaia or Tiamat, the divine mother, divine father, all interconnected. We were androgynous, right? We're autonomous. We are a sovereign, divine, luminous beings. And look at that, you know, now Dracos, you know, so those people actually, they live close to 5G towers. You are guys on a draconian timeline, okay? The metaverse and the dumbing down and not really thinking for yourself, you know, not understanding what is happening. And then people, you know, have all kinds of, you know, psychological problems and physical diseases, and, you know, ambulances, actually, I hear them all the time. Because of this the whole propaganda with this and that, right? You know, the things in the vaccine, in those vaccines, is not even from this planet, okay? So time to awaken. There was a treaty with the U.S. Congress back in 1950s with the Greys or with the Dracos, right? That the government would be receiving all these highly advanced technology, and the negative ones would then have an access to all these human abductions and military abductions and all these laboratories and DNA mutation and hybridization, right, of that negative faction, where they break the universal laws. They are breaking the natural laws. Again, on my website, or you can Google Ascension Glossary 13 natural laws, okay? Very important to study that, to understand that, what is the meaning of life, why we are here, you know, and really how to feel your divine essence, how to feel your true self, you know. It's like embrace your multidimensionality, okay? Very important. So anyway, let's go to that full moon in Leo. My moon is in Leo, so I love these energies. This is kind of my vibration, my flow. So also understand that my videos, actually what I focus is the mind control, right? Especially in the military, the MK Ultra. I also talk about the exopolitics, and you know, we're the column of light shining bright. Those who are of that indigo, you know, star races, and so on, okay? I told you that when I was living close to 5G towers, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't do anything, and when I went into meditation, the dark fleet was right there in my in my energy field, and that's that they are blocking you from really going high to those cosmic energies. As you know, I'm connected to the Rishi sages of the Himalayan mountains, okay? So the breaking down of the ego is happening. Some people are having a hard time. Let go, let God. Let go, let God. Surrender to what is. I am that I am, and it is what it is. And it takes time, because the way we are programmed and mind control, and, you know, people have all these blockages and synapses, kind of distractions, you know, that, you know, people are afraid of dying, right? But you know, that's the death of the ego. And, you know, of course, the soul that needs to go, it's time. They're not choosing the ascension, they're not choosing enlightenment. It's all good. Know that you're going back to the light divine. You're going back home where you belong, okay? To your divinity. So the shadow work, also understand that I do shadow work. So it's not sugar coated, and there are so many coaches and people, you know, just talk about you know, the love and light, which is very important. I talk about the dark agenda, the negative agenda. You know, Lisa Rini, she's got incredible knowledge about it. I made videos about the Nazism 4.0. So you know, there's so much information that I put out there, and started especially 2020, 2021, and so 2-3 years I've been sharing this kind of information. So you guys, you can go And check out my videos from my last year or 2 years ago, because it's a lot, right? The Monarch, MK Ultra Monarch, and Montauk, and of course Mockingbird, so I have all kinds of information. And so the new energies are here, they're coming, right? The gamma ray frequencies and the plasma light, and we had all these CME, right? All these ejections from the sun, the solar flares, and you just name it. The sun even changed. Everything is changing. The atmosphere, the heliosphere, the ionosphere, the magnetosphere is changing as well, and we gotta go with the flow. And the best way is let go, let God be in your heart, be in your center, right? Quantum manifestation, and just drink or eat simply, right? I have my distilled water here, guys. Hydrating is extremely important, and being close to nature, to water, cleanse yourself. Right now, I'm not going to jump into the ocean. It's still cold for me, but to me, Mother Nature that's the best bet. Those who want to cleanse, those who want to heal, those who really want that change, that transformation, all you need to do, just look up to the sky and just say thank you, just be grateful, or do some chanting, Om Namah Shivaya, just say some prayers, and just feel that energy of joy, of love, of transformation, the new energies of the new Aquarian age, the golden age, the new earth, the new paradigm, whether it's the 5D, with me, we're going to the 12D, Stargate. We're going back to the original, with me also to the cosmic rays of creation, with the rishis and sages of the Himalayan mountains. So the cosmic energies, right? Abun from Yashua, Abun Demashmaya Nitka Deshamoch. So we're galactic, we're cosmic, we are supersonic, we are universal, and we're going back to the infinite one. So it's also the revolution, the consciousness expansion is happening, and the wealth revolution. I mean, come on, we're the one inheriting the earth. We are the guardians of the earth, right? So we're the ones who are managing, or should be managing, like, the resources, and making sure everything is flowing and everybody is happy, the prosperity, success, and abundance, right? Because the universe is nothing but abundance. The universe is flow. The universe is peace and harmony. The universe is the golden liquid light, the crystalline light, and with the plasma energies and so on, supplying, it's like never ending supply of chi, of energy, of prana, of sacred geometry. Okay, understand that. Also understand we're sound, light, frequency, vibration. We're 99.9% energy, 0.1% matter. Okay, so transform, transmute, right? The materialism, the consumerism, the negativity, invoke the violet flame. So let's do some invocation now. Okay, I have my my plate. Supposed to be Tesla technology, right? We need to also switch to the Tesla towers, from the 5G towers to Tesla towers, so we have free energy, and we can finally be free and enjoy ourselves, enjoy our lives. We can reconnect with our higher self, with our soul family, star family, galactic family, and we ride the wave of ascension and get back on our spaceship and spacecrafts, and enjoy the entire universe. So coming down a little bit, that Leo energy, the fire energy, I'm just kind of calming it down, going into your heart, or going to your center. Just feel the flow, feel the joy, feel the transformation, feel the freedom, feel the mercy, feel the grace, the moksha, the liberation. Beloved Empressence bright, round me seal your tube of light. from Ascended Master Flame. Call forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I'm calling forth wildfire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I'm one with the vast flame. Beloved and presence bright, round me seal your tube of light. From Ascended Master Flame, call forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I'm calling forth wildfire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I'm one with the vast flame. Beloved and presence bright, round me seal your tube of light. From Ascended Master Flame, call forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I'm calling forth wildfire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I'm one with the vast flame. And you can feel the energy of that sacred vast flame reverberating your entire body, going to every area of your body, every organ, tissue, skin, bone, even bone marrow, each and every cell, releasing the cellular density of that karma, misqualified energies, miasma, trauma, and all the disharmony. It's all being transformed, released from your aura, from your energy field, from your mind body, emotional body, from your soul body. And I feel the energy of love and light. Feel lighter, and just be grateful and thankful. Know that all is well, being in the present moment, being in the now, and really focusing on the breath. That's all it matters. That's how we stay centered, protected. That's how we can raise our frequency vibration and connecting to our divinity, to our true divine essence. So, decalcification of the pineal gland is extremely important, guys. So drinking distilled water, I talk about it. Because what happens when people work on too much on the computer or on the phone, and then of course all the 5G towers and so on, it actually it's electrocuting all the glands, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, and it's taking your hypothalamus and hippocampus. Let me see, amygdala, your emotional center. Okay, so that's the bottom of the brain and kind of activates the reptilian brain. So the red wave frequencies, guys, you know, the lower 3 chakras. Okay, so I still understand some people see, I never you would never see me wearing those kind of colors, even like this, right? I was always into colors like that, right? Or actually blue, right? I love the blue. And recently, of course, I start even wearing green energy, you know, of healing, of abundance. So that's the heart chakra. But again, this is, guys, just construct how I see energy or feel energy. Yoga, Ayurveda, that's my background, okay? And so that's kind of how I operate. This is just for a demonstration, okay? But the violet flame, this is like the highest frequency in a visible spectrum. So Very good, important to work with this kind of color of transformation, transmutation, cleansing, releasing, right? That negative ego, you know, just transforming it. So purification. And yeah, you know me, I am exposing the wrongdoings, and especially in the military and so on. But because I already know the solution, I already have my project, right? The energies can be harmonized. So, and even PTSD, Time to Heal from Kathy O'Brien, she's mentioning, if you don't have a solution, don't talk about the negativity. And also, if you kind of don't know, you're in doubt, don't do anything, right? But we have to, you know, reprogram ourselves, deprogram, rewire the subconscious mind from all this old conditioning belief system of guilt and blame and shame, okay? And the negative ego, the predator mind, right? The gluttony, the jealousy, the envy, the sorrow, the grief, okay? And just kind of that needs to be transformed, transmuted, okay? And I'm repeating it because of consistency, building the momentum. That's again Marina Jacobi, the quantum manifestation protocol, right? It's you know, the consistency, you know, just kind of, if I wanna I'm creating things, I have to see it, or I have to talk about it, just constantly talking about it, because I believe in it. You know, it helped me when I was you know, abused and violated, right? They trying to, the negative ones, the tall grace, and whether that was DARPA, I don't know, the secrets, the military industrial complex, or the, you know, the dark side of the SSP, right? They're just, you know, made a Marine out of me first. Oh, my control, right? They want to control you. Me introducing yoga to those young veterans, to the military. So, and they wanted to then make assassin out of me. You know what I'm saying? So these MK Ultra, and I know what they do, how they want to electrocute your brain. They're just playing with you. You're like their toy. And they don't care, because, you know, they have no empathy, pretty much. You know, their vagus nerve is not even functioning, is not even there, you know. And, you know, some of those grays or zetas, they're actually nothing but slaves of the Orion group, and of those really dark entities, you know, black hole entities, the black dragons, and the draconian zeta reptilians entities. So, you know, we cannot judge all the races, right? Because there are some good there are golden dragons. I mean, and also there are ancestors, okay? The magic grail, the solo dragon kings and queens, you know. And I do have the DNA, all, of course, of the Dracos and the reptilians. So because of all the mutation and galactic wars, and, you know, but somebody has to come with highly advanced soul and to transmute that lineage. So all these satanic ritual abuses and, you know, the pedophilia, you know, that needs to stop. That's why the Galactic Codex implementation, right? The Galactics are here, right? So that's why very important to talk about it and call upon help. It's in that Galactic Codex. There's the Galactic Alliance of the Interdimensional Free World. Okay, that's where we're heading, guys. So, and I deal with the Ashta command, so with the high command as well. So what else do we have about the moon in Leo? Whether it was 28 degrees, you know, feeling light and free. This is how I really feel even today. And really, what is your role? What is your purpose? Why did you come here to this planet, right? What is your passions, you know, because Leos are very passionate beings, and they love children, they love to play, and they're very joyful and also courageous. They have charismatic heart. Well, you know, recently I really haven't been experiencing people much helping. That's why I may be just moving around again, just somewhere where people are ready to form communities or just be nice to each other. And, you know, if there are some differences or something trigger us, right, we go to our zone, we go to our space and deal with it. We're not trying to then throw it on somebody else. That's irresponsible, okay? This is not happening here. The unity or community in unity, equality here, this is how we go. The co-creation, being a team in unity, and, you know, having that community with ET and so on. So And we are receiving now the energies of support. We're receiving the energies of love. We are receiving the energies of joy and love and transformation. And I can, the change, I mean, I can see it, I can feel it, I can experience it. Like everything is new, like a new hologram. I'm like creating a new platform and just communities where, you know, those guys can start expressing themselves and what in the world happened, what was done to us, right? Because the abuse, I mean, it's abomination. I mean, it's horrendous. I mean, it's nefarious, okay? And those negative ones, they're no more. They can't hide anymore. They're going to cosmic trials, so military, galactic tribunals, and you know, it is what it is, because you know, there is a justice, divine justice, but also we have to understand the laws, the natural laws, the universal laws, the law of one, the law of Ra. So this is our responsibility, right? So we're going back to God, to source, and we are creating new infrastructure, okay? And we're on a path of healing, transformation, and now we are in that wealth revolution. That was nicely said by Adrienne Elise. I like her. Gaia, you know, she's doing astrology. I really like her. And we are like, we are transcending, of course, like we are going to that new hologram where there is no mind control or no remote viewing. Nobody's remote viewing me, guys. Mind your own business, work on yourself, do the inner work, do your spiritual work to remote like remote viewing. It reflects your consciousness where you are. Really, it has nothing to do with the other person, unless that person is then mind controlled, and then you can then suspect that person's behavior. Okay, but also I have a female body, I have a womb, I'm androgynous, I'm complete. Okay, I'm autonomous, I'm free, I'm sovereign, I'm God, sovereign, free. Amen. And you know, the no predator mind, you know, because I can see the ego, and even at work, and the young generation. We were talking about the 5G tower. I was mentioning, guys, be aware of the 5G tower. And you know, somebody goes out there and buys a condo, and guess what, close to 5G tower. So it just shows me how people are not listening, and they're really not even caring. I don't know, it's just like hard time to connect with people, and I'm sure my information energy kind of scares them. It's way too much, but you know, somebody's gotta do the work, and not only here on the planetary level, but the galactic level, you know, interstellar, of course, and the cosmic level as well, the universal level, because we are the indigo races, guys. Those are the ancient Oraphim, elder race, stellar humans, angelic. We are incarnating now, and we are part of the contemporary human hybridization program, right? It's all about the evolution and evolutionary experiment, and we are also implementing or activating the 12 strands of DNA, the diamond sun DNA, so it can be also reawakened in Earth humans, okay? And so we are the original angelic humans with 12 strands DNA, the diamond sun DNA. So the indigo, the Oraphim, we actually carry the double diamond and emerald sun DNA matrices. And we are considered the future races. In a couple of years, I'm supposed to be 5-0, okay? So, and my body is like of a teenager. And I know I had to receive lots of nanotechnology and all kinds of upgrades, and lots of surgeries on a spacecraft, because the negative ones, right, they're trying to destroy us, destroy the star seeds, you know, those who have a very important mission. Okay, so I know the taking technology, the nanotechnology, it can work for both, whether for the good side or the bad side. So again, you have to make the conscious choice and align with God, with source, with what is. You have to have that devotion, dedication to your soul, to your oversoul, to your inner self, to Christ, right? And just bring that heaven on earth, that Christos Sophia consciousness back online, so you can connect with your true divine essence. So you have to now choose the light divine, right? Enough of that darkness, enough of that mind control, enough of that abuse, enough of all these raping and satanic ritual abuses and sodomy and pedophilia. Enough of that, correct? Enough. So it means we're going back to light, the original DNA blueprint template. And of course, it takes time. It's a process, right? It's almost it's a training. So I want to create like a soul camp, spiritual training discipline for those who were abused and violated in the military, who couldn't really express themselves, their truth, and not understanding what was done to them and what happened to them. And with all this with the nanobots and nanites and the graphene oxide forming the software, right, in the brain, the Nazi Neuralink, and then they hook them to the negative fleet. How do I know that? I experienced all that. I was interrogated by those negative ones. So I am sharing my story with you guys. This is not some sci-fi. This is all experiential here, okay? I'm sharing my wisdom, my knowledge based on direct experiences with you, 100%. Okay, this is how I feel. It comes through my soul signature, energy signature, through my operational system, or through my filters. Okay, very important to understand that. And so we come here already, as telepathic and being activated, our 5th and 6th strand DNA being already activated. And we also represent the cloister human races, or the cloister human lines, also the order of Melchizedek, the Essenes, okay, and of course have a deep connection with Yeshua D12. Actually, even Commander Sananda, and that's Yeshua. I call him Isa, here Jesus, and they all cooperate with the Ashtar command, with Ashtar and other galactic commanders. Okay, so this is an old book back in, again, the Conclave Meeting of the Ones, 1988. And you see, guys, the spaceships. So the ET, it's just nothing new on the sun. We're the ET races. Okay, it's just for humanities, or who've been really dumbed down, or people, they're just choosing the 3D. They don't want to deal with some UFO. But the ET disclosure extremely important, and we're exposing the wrongdoings, right? Whether in the military, politics, finances, education, religion, medicine, press, media, music, entertainment industry, just name it. Everything needs to go. Everything needs to be exposed. Everything needs to be brought back to light in order to transform it, transmute it, right? The integration process is extremely important. Integration of the polarities, so then we can become whole and complete, and the inner child can be reborn and be happy. Okay, very simple. So, and we come here already with the Rishi agreement, and we are being born through the Paleodorian birthing contract. So everybody here has a contract, whether on the soul level, Rishi level, whatever that is, okay? Because we have assignments. We're here to fulfill the divine plan on earth, and we have specific skills and talents like everybody else, right? But we are training those higher dimensions. So when we come here, see how we are doing here on this earthly plane, right? We're the ground crew. We're the Galactics. And see how the spiritual warriors, the rainbow warriors, the indigo warriors, the truth seekers. Okay, I gotta know the truth. I gotta understand who is doing all this stuff. Who are you? Okay, the Khazarian mafia. And so when we see you, we know you. Everything is monitored. But the good guys remain the good guys, but also by the bad guys. What are you choosing? Which side? Doesn't matter, Republican or what is it, Democrat? No. Are you choosing love, or are you choosing fear-based consciousness? Are you choosing the negative ego, the 3D structure? Or are you choosing the new paradigm? Are you choosing ascension? Are you choosing health and prosperity? Are you choosing peace? Are you choosing beauty, and happiness for everybody? Just here, people, just me and my family. No, the entire planet. That's how we are rolling here, okay? The entire humanity. And of course, we have our star races and the inner earth. So we go interdimensionally and interstellar here. And unfortunately, the way we are born, right, we inherit distortions from our parents. So that was a lot of karma, whether 7 generations from my father, 7 generations from my mother. So that was a huge, big karmic piece I had to deal with for many, many decades. And it was not easy. Just letting you know, guys, that you're not alone and that we're doing it, and then all is well. Okay, you can reverse it, you can transform it, invoking the violet flame, being on a sun, some prayer, some chanting. I'm a being of violet fire, I am the purity God desires. Okay, that's what really works for me. So that was that, guys. And with the everything that's what also happened to me, right? We need to really heal our soul, and because of the excessive spiritual trauma, there was a soul fracturing that happened, right? The fracture in your aura energy field, the mind compartmentalization, and our consciousness was trapped. And that's again what they do with the 5G towers and all these Wi-Fi and the subliminal messages from TV and social media and press and so on. So that is also, of course, going to be exposed. So pay attention to that, right? And all this torture, electrocution, and electromagnetic targeting, the psychotronic weapons, right, through the 5G towers. They're just kind of totally destroying your bioneurology and destroying your DNA. Galactic Codex, right? It all needs to come to divine justice, because they are using alien AI advanced technology. That's why the Galactics, right, they have AI technology that is organic, and it's connected to God, to source, and they have to obey God's divine law, and they are aligned with God's divine will. Amen, right? Connecting to that 0 point balance, God source, God matrix, very important. Be in your heart, be in your core, and walking the middle path, the yellow brick road, right, with modesty. So walking those energies of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude, and be compassionate witness, extremely important. As we are clearing the negative ego, we are expanding our consciousness, and we are reclaiming our organic memories, right? We are remembering who we truly are. Because what the fallen ones are doing, right? They want to create slave race out of us, shutting us down, like shutting down our chakra system, our pineal gland, and even shutting down the code in our DNA. They want us to be disconnected from God, from source, from what is, right? The MK Ultra, they did an incredible job, because I can see also many light workers and highly evolved souls, the vaping, smoking, drugs, just name it, addiction also to computer, guys. This is not good. We need to really do some heavy duty spiritual job, and start having a strong will and determination how to cleanse and clear all that miasma and misqualified energies, because no more of that synthetic nonsense, from those fallen ones, because they're doing the biological weapon with the AI nanotechnology, that's, this thing here, and it has synthetic sequence of nucleic acid. And as I said, it doesn't even come from this planet, okay? So it comes from other alien races. So that was that. So we had the full moon, guys, where the indigo, what the indigo is, again, the My New Earth project, right? The Ascension protocol, the drill, the 12D shielding, Lisa Renee, the platinum light. We have those sacred rays of creation, working with that if you like. Unity meditation each and every Sunday. The quantum manifestation protocol, Marina Jacobi, how to deconstruct the old reality and start constructing a new reality through the heart structure, right? And through high quality of thoughts and feelings of love, having connection to God, to source, to what is that 0 point balance, divine neutrality, detached from this material world, right? I am in this world but not out of it. Know yourself and be free. Yeshua has been talking about it for more than 2,000 years. Okay, very important. And then we are walking those energies of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude. That's the 5D protocol from Telos, right? The inner earth, the Garthians. Okay, they're helping us with the ascension, with the evolution, with the transformation, with the liberation from the dark forces. And we're balancing our karma through nutrition. That's a book from Magenta Pixie. Okay, so this is what I resonate with. Okay, we are resurrecting energies of Atlantis and Lemuria as well, and of course of the ancient Egypt. And very important, study or know about the Galactic Codex. We're implementing the Galactic Codex, especially the law of grace, of divine grace, because we have the right to ascend. We have the right for abundance. We have the right for all information. We have the right to meet our star family, our galactic family, right? We have the right for the interstellar technology. We have the right for free energy, and we have the right for freedom and sovereignty. Okay, and then of course 8 steps of yoga. I talk about that, yamas, niyamas, the morals, ethics, spiritual discipline, ayurvedic cooking. Actually, I would love to open some, restaurant, organic, vegan. I can be vegetarian, but mostly vegan, with the Ayurvedic touch, and so those veterans, those who are interested, who flow with the message, can start healing themselves through good food, nutrition, organic, coming from nature, with chi prana, with energy, nothing processed, nothing frozen, no GMO. Okay. And then of course I talk about the chakra cleansing and clearing, whether it's through solfeggio tones, healing music, or being in nature, japa mantra meditation, chanting, invocation of the violet flame, right? Bring the divine feminine online, the resurrecting the platonic solid, right, of space, right? Space, this is the term for space. Of course, you have the air, you have the fire, you have the water, and you have the earth. All these 5 elements, and now the space, the dodecahedron. We are resurrecting all that, because that's where most of the agenda of the negative ones, right? They're polluting the space, the sacred codes, right? The psychotronic weapons, okay? And totally disconnecting us from our true beingness, and also from the Divine Mother, right? And from Source. And they do it through their AI advanced exotic weapons. So understanding that, those higher dimensions, the etheric technology, very important. Sacred geometry, we're bringing everything right side up, as those negative ones, they perverted everything, and everything is upside down for them, right? So we need to bring everything right side up. So, and study universal laws, right? The divine justice is here. PTSD, time to heal. Okay, Kathy O'Brien already mentioned that, because it's time to create new earth society, right? With its fair jurisdiction, and also with its new military branches like Space Force. Okay. So we can finally become a galactic society here in truth, integrity, fairness, and unity. So my beloveds, this is all for today. This is pretty much the drill. This is what I'm building. This is what I am constantly reinforcing, because I believe in it. right? My project, helping with the veterans and, those guys who were extremely, abused and violated with the bioregenesis. I mean, we need the ET technology, whether the medbeds, the Tachyon technology, the bioregenesis, right, for your DNA, because some of those individuals, the DNA was so damaged so much that the only solution, the way to come to God, to source, is through implosion, right? To become a space dust with no memory. So, it is what it is, but God is love, pure energy, Christos, Sophia consciousness, it is what it is, it's just, I just know that, the fearful God, or you got to be afraid, and it's all the mind control, the agenda of those negative ones. No, God is pure love, pure energy, okay? It's sacred geometry. It's omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. It's Sachitananda, it's nirvana, it's samadhi. I mean, it's bliss. It's absolute bliss. That's how I can characterize God's energy, and that's what represents to me, right? And those, the galactic ones, the indigos with the contract number 3, right? We are overriding the inverted binary coding of the fallen ones, right? Of the Anunnaki, of the Dracos, and so on. So we have to vibrate extremely high with intensity, and just very grateful, happy that, the energies are here of the ascension, of resurrection, the new golden age. Of course, we're starting just, slowly but surely, and just kind of happy for this beautiful day where we can really shine bright and be of service. So many blessings, and namaste. I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.